Look here at the Brentwood boys basketball team back in action after the Palisades fire forced many of them from their homes. And here now is a legend around town. He is Eric Sondheimer, the prep sports columnist for the Los Angeles Times. Good to have you here. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you.
This is such an important topic to discuss because it really gets overlooked when you think about the devastation that we've seen. One of the consequences is the impact to high school sports. How are the kids doing?
Right. When these fires started, they were in school and starting to get texts from their parents about coming home. But some of them never made it home, and that was the hardest part. They lost their clothes, their photos, their mementos, their Letterman jackets. And so it was difficult, but they wanted to keep playing, and there was a big battle about when should you come back to play, when schools were not open. Palisades High was damaged, but luckily the facilities are okay, but they're moving on. So it's really important for them to get started, and Loyola High wanted to play almost immediately. They all got together as the parents for the basketball team decided this would be good for them to return to be with their friends and to move on. And that's what a lot of these schools and kids have been trying to do.
Yeah, to have that sense of normalcy would be good for them in routine. So today, it's Tuesday, so it was 2 weeks ago today that the fires broke out. You've covered, obviously, the Brentwood girls basketball team. They're saying, hey, coach, whatever it takes to make up for games lost, right? So they're playing 2 games a day?
Yes, they played 2 games on Saturday. They played 2 games on Monday, and they are determined to make up all those games and to keep going. Others have decided to not go with that sprint because it's challenging, but they just love the game and they want to, again, to get that distraction. Sports is such a great distraction for everybody, and if you go to these games and you see some parents who have been affected by the fires, they really want to take that hour out to watch their kids play and just separate from all the bad things that have been going on.
So among the bad, there's the good. So that means donations. Donations have poured in at the South Pasadena basketball tournament.
On Monday, they decided to try and help families that were affected by the Eaton fire. And one idea by the coach, Ernest Baskerville, was to have families adopt other families, and 8 people stepped forward and took that on. The Eaton fires have had just a terrible effect. Pasadena, Muir High, Blair, they're still closed, and they're not even playing any sports, so they're really in trouble, and hopefully they'll be able to get moved forward starting this week.
I love to see the goodwill out there. And then there's the Loyola High donations drive.
Right. Loyola, Brentwood, and Harvard Westlake, the private schools, they really went out and they asked for alumni to help out. And all these kids that had lost everything, they came and they started getting their clothes back. And that, you think that that's not a big deal, but it is to them. They got the Loyola jersey. One basketball player, the mom saved one thing, his jersey, and that was important.
It meant the world to him. So we're looking at this video here, and you're seeing everything from stuffed animals to, you know, the clothes laid out so nicely. You shot this. What did this feel like for you to see this?
It was so inspiring to me. I was in shock. I came to cover the basketball team. Instead, I found out that there's this donation drive, and it was stunning to walk in there and to see everything from toys to little things going on. And these are from alumni, and throughout the time that I was there, truck after truck was showing up and dropping things off, water and other things. And it really made me feel good that people were responding to the call for help.
I love it. And sports, as you said, is such a unifier, and we love to see your reporting on this. He is Eric Sondheimer with the LA Times, of course. We thank you so much for sharing your reporting of late.
Thank you very much.
And best of luck to all the kids.
Yes, definitely.
Getting back on the courts or on the field.